In this video, I'm going to explain why I switched from finasteride to dutasteride, how my hair changed after a year, and whether I think it was worth it. I'll also cover the differences between the two drugs, and where I personally get my dutasteride from. Finasteride and dutasteride are both 5-alpha reductase inhibitors, meaning they block the enzyme that converts testosterone to dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. DHT is the hormone that latches onto your hair follicles, causing miniaturization of the hair over time and then permanent hair loss. While finasteride blocks type 2 5-alpha reductase, dutasteride blocks types 1 and 2. Type 2 is responsible for most scalp DHT, but type 1 also contributes. Blocking both of these reduces DHT in your body more comprehensively. Clinical data has shown that dutasteride reduces serum DHT concentration levels by over 90% and scalp DHT levels by over 50%. In comparison, finasteride reduces serum DHT by 70% and scalp DHT by only 40%. Prior to starting dutasteride, I already been taking finasteride for about 3 years, and during that time was confident my hair was improving while experiencing no side effects at all. However, 3 years later, I was still experiencing shedding of my hair and wasn't happy with the overall thickness and density results, and thought there had to be something else better. That's when I made the jump to dutasteride to take advantage of the most powerful 5-alpha reductase inhibitor out there. At the same time, I added oral minoxidil into my hair care stack on top of the topical minoxidil I had already been using. Here's the difference after a full year as shown from the top of my head. In this before and after, I've taken pictures of my damp hair so you can more easily see the hair thickness as well as scalp density. As a disclaimer, I did add lots of things to my hair care regimen, including red light therapy, leave-in conditioners, and the oral minoxidil, so those will also have some effect. However, I was already using topical minoxidil, and out of these changes, dutasteride is no doubt the biggest component and would have the largest impact. Right away, it's very noticeable up top that the density of the crown is much higher. Whereas before there was almost whole bare patches, those same patches appear at least lightly covered afterwards. From the sheer quantity of scalp skin coming through, there's much less, and even with wetted hair, there appears to be fuller density. It's also much harder to make out individual strands in the after photo, which shows the higher hair density. One of the things people worry about most with dutasteride and oral minoxidil are the side effects. In my case, I had none. No libido changes from the finasteride or dutasteride, and no majorly decreased blood pressure from the oral minoxidil. Although in my case, my blood pressure was already on the higher side, so potentially lower blood pressure may have actually been an additional positive. Of course, everyone is different, so please consult with your doctor and consider your own medical situation when considering these drugs. However, in general, both these medications are extremely well tolerated, with reversible side effects once stopped. The use of dutasteride for hair loss is technically an off-label use of the drug, as dutasteride is currently only FDA approved for the treatment of enlarged prostates. Because of this, dutasteride is slightly harder to get than finasteride from your dermatologist, who might not want to prescribe it to you, or from your typical telemedicine company. Currently, I get my dutasteride and oral minoxidil combo from Happy Head, which offers straightforward telemedicine approval similar to Hims or Keeps. However, given that it's one of the few easily accessible online offerers of dutasteride, the prices are much higher than for finasteride. Finasteride might cost you $20 a month, but Happy Head's dutasteride and oral minoxidil combo will run you about $90. Overall, switching from finasteride to oral minoxidil and dutasteride was absolutely worth it for me. I was frustrated with the density of my hair and how finasteride's effect had seemingly plateaued. Although there's more to explore in terms of improving my hair, I'm happy that I'm currently using the strongest medications available for hair growth. If you've also plateaued on finasteride or your hair isn't where you want it to be, dutasteride might also be the move for you. Thanks for watching. If you want more self-improvement content and results-based videos like this, please hit subscribe.